The Church of Uganda dedicated the month of November to be a focused month for the children with the aim of playing a leading role in supporting, encouraging and promoting efforts among the Christians and the wider public to become ambassadors for eliminating violence against the children. Reverend Richard Rukundo, the youth and the children coordinator in the Church of Uganda, was the main preacher at St. Peter's Church of Uganda, Lugazi. During the children's service, he noted that the children need to be given hope and protection from violence, and the church must play its role in ensuring that the young generation is empowered.
As a church, we are growing big in numbers. It's also good to also grow in terms of depth as congregations. And we know that children and youth are the biggest numbers in this country. So as we grow as a church in numbers, dioceses, my call to the leadership of the church, to Christians, is make sure that we just don't build big houses, build big churches. We also are involved in nurturing the generation that is going to take over these things. It can be big, it can be growing, but if we don't look after these children, the churches can be there, but there will be no one.
Reverend Lukundo adds that this will help the children to grow in love, since most of them are faced with so many challenges, and yet they are not guided by the church and the parents.
Give them a message of hope in the desperation they are in, because they are struggling at school. Some of them are faced with violence at home, in the communities. But as a church, if we speak out and give them a hope, then they can grow and achieve their potential in full. So we talk about children's ministry, talk about the children that God has given us in the communities, in the church, protect them, and continue to make sure that as a church, we are the voice of the voiceless. We are empowering the community. We appreciate that children are our gift.
Reverend Canon Edward Chironde, the vicar at St. Peter's Church, Lugazi, believes that most of the times parents neglect their children and they end up diverting from the right direction. He therefore called on the parents and the guidance to provide guidance and counseling to the young ones during this holiday season.
The Bible said, do you know the condition of your flock? Please, as parents, we are the shepherds of our families. As a dad, as a mother, this is the time that we spend most of the time with the children. Having spent most of the time at school, now they're coming back home. Please give them chores, teach them to work, but also pray over your children. Guide them and lead them through, because the children that you are taking care of, you are taking them on behalf of God. And one day we shall all give accountability of these children.
Reverend Canon Chironde adds that since HIV/AIDS is now on the rise in the country, the community should keep a close eye on the young ones, especially the girls, and teach them the do's and the don'ts when it comes to the adolescent stage.
HIV and STIs and other STDs, these all affect the young people. The early pregnancies, please, it is your responsibility to take care of your life. As the parents do their role, much of the obligation goes back to you, young girl that is at home. Please keep at home.
As the church plays its part in protecting and fighting for the rights of the children, parents are also committed to take on their responsibilities to the cause. The Church of Uganda calls upon all the leaders, Christians and the general public to have initiatives in developing and increasing community response teams that prevent violence against the children and to ensure their upright growth. Story compiled by Rita Nandura for Church of Uganda Family TV, News at 8.